Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel, the place where we make learning simple, practical and fun. In today's video, we are diving into one of the most important parts of Microsoft Excel, so that is basic formulas. Whenever you are a student, teacher or a beginner in Excel, mastering these formulas will save you time and make your work much easier. Well, learning how to use sum to add numbers quickly, average to find the mean, max and min to get the highest and lowest values, and count to find out how many times an item appears in the list. So by the end of this video, you will be able to perform simple calculations confidently and use these formulas to analyze data like a pro. So open your Excel sheet and let's get started. So I already have my Excel sheet with a table containing information. So basically what we are going to first look at, we're going to look at how we can use the sum function. So we are going to get the total sum, the total scores of project 1, 2 and 3. So someone would decide to use this simple formula equals 65 plus 23 plus 26 and press enter. So the answer would be 114, but it would be better to use the sum function because it makes work easier. So to use the sum function, we put the equal sign, then we type in sum, we open brackets, then we get the range from project 1 to project 3, then we close the brackets, then we press enter. So hope you are seeing we are getting the same answer. So we are going to use the autofill function to get the result, the total scores for other students. So to autofill, you have two options. Either you you bring your cursor in the corner here. You see, hope you are seeing the plus changes to a small plus. Then you click and hold, then drag up to down here. Or alternatively, let me undo. Or alternatively, you can just double click in this corner. No. So since it is capturing even other information, let us use the click and hold method. So that is our total score. Now let us see how we can get the average score of our learners. To get the average score, we follow the same procedure. We use the average score, but the average score, to start we go in the first cell, then we click equal sign, then we type the word average, then we open brackets. So when you open brackets, again we get the range from project 1 to project 3, then we close the brackets, then we press enter. Now we use the autofill function to get the results or the average score for other learners. So let us give our answer to 1 decimal place. So we right click. So what we do, we highlight, then right click, format cells, then we go to number 1 decimal place, then we press OK. Hope you. So we are going to look at how to find the lowest score, highest score of learners in projects 1, 2 and 3. So to get the lowest score, what we need to do, again we start with the equal sign. Now to get the lowest score, we're going to use the mean function. So we type in mean, open brackets, then we get the range of project 1, then we close, then we press enter. So this gives us the mean of the project 1. So the minimum score or the lowest score is 23. Hope you can see that 23 is the minimum score. So we're going to use the autofill function to apply the formula to the remaining cells. Now let us go to the highest score. Now to get the highest score from project 1, what we are going to do, we are going to do a similar thing. So we start with the equal sign, we type in max, then we open brackets, we highlight or we get the range of project 1, then we close, then we press enter. So the highest score in project 1 is 93. Hope you can see the highest here is 93. So what we are going to do, we are going to use the autofill function to apply the formula to the remaining cells. So these are our lowest and highest scores. Now finally, let us look at how to find the number of students who sat or did the project. Now let us start with project 1. So if you can see, the number of students who sat for project 1 was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let us try to use the count function and we'll see if we can achieve that answer. So we start with the equal sign, then we type in count, we open the bracket, so we get the range of all learners that are in that column, then we close, then we press enter. Hope you can see that the total number of students who did the project are 8 in this column. So let us apply the same formula to the remaining cells. So that is how we find all those formulas. So we can be able to use the sum function to get the total scores. Then we use the average function to get the average scores of the different learners. Then we can use the mean function to get the lowest score. Then use the max function to get the highest score, and then use the count function to get the number of students who did the project or who sat for an exam. So thank you very much for watching. Please follow us for more videos in Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Publisher, Photoshop, and many more. Thank you.